All right, and welcome to this episode. Uh, I'm going to be, we're able to create our staircase. I'm going to also create another staircase here. This is going to be a void. So we don't have a slab here. This is going to be void all through. So I'll create a staircase here. I'll show you how to go about that. And then we'll create our floors. Then we will this staircase, it's at from the DPC to the first floor, so we will copy to other floors. So I can select the staircase, click on copy to clipboard, and I will come to this drop down here, align to selected levels, and then I can take these to my first floor. So if you come to your first floor, we can still see the staircase here. Okay, that's fine. Let's create our stairs from the DPC to the first floor here. This wall, I can adjust this wall to this side. Okay. All right, let's do that. But before then, let me bring back this to where it was before, and I will do something quickly here. All right, let's come to our stairs. If I click on stairs, save the project. Okay, so similarly, just like we did the other time, I'm going to use the create sketch. Okay, so I'll use the create sketch. I will take these by, let's say, 3,400. I'll take this to now. One very important thing that we should always do is that sorry, let me delete this first. Delete this. Let's come back to it's very important that you specify the levels. Okay, so this will be from DPC to first floor. Very important. These are very important things that we must do. So if I click on create sketch, I will take this to, let me take this here. I will escape that. Let me take this to 3,200. Okay, I will use the fillet arc so that I can be able to get this way at an angle of let's say one. Okay, let me leave it here. So as it is, I can offset this, right? I can offset this to, let's say, 1 meter. Okay, so if you look at this, it's telling us we have 17 remaining. So we are going to be creating our risers, and the number of risers we will be using is going to be 17. Okay, so I will click on this first one here, and I will use the offset tool, and let's say this is at 300. So I will click on this pick line. So I already have the first line created. If you look at it, you will see that it's telling me my riser created. I have 16 remaining. Okay, so as I'm creating, you will see the numbers will be reducing. It's actually very I think I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, so if you look at this, I have oh no, riser peak 300. So you will see that there is a difference in the color for your boundary line. Is different from the colors of that your riser. So this is like a guide to guide you so that you know you are not going off. You can do similar here and create this this offset 0, create the first one, then offset 300. So if you look at the software, it's telling us we have just 4 remaining. Okay, you will see how we are going to play around with this. So let's take this. Oh god, this offset is still here, 0. Let me take it at 162, 168. So let's confirm the angle. So we can come to annotate angular 12 degrees. Okay. Right. So I will drag this to this point. Drag this to this point as well. Okay. So as it is, I will mirror this. I'll use the mirror. Sorry, I will have to select, click on mirror. This mirror, if you look at this, this is peak axis. So I'm going to use this as my axis. Okay. So similarly, I will highlight this peak axis and I'll pick this as my axis. I can highlight these 3 peak axis and I'll pick this as my axis. Right, so I think we are good to go. I can use this trim / extend multiple elements. I will select this and I will trim this here. Okay, so the same way I will select this line and I will trim them here. So if you don't trim them properly, you will not be able to create the staircase. I will select this and also use my trim, click this line to trim. Okay, but let's look at the command here. Let's look at the information here. It says 0 risers created, 3 minus 3 remaining. So what that means is that we will have to reduce this by 3. So I have removed 2 here. Let me remove 1 here, and I will trim this. So I have 7 risers created, 0 remaining. So it's actually very complete. Okay, so I will fillet this or trim. So fine, so we are here now. The next thing I will do is to create my stairs part. Okay, to create my stair part, I will specify my offset at let me pick this and specify the offset to be, it was 1000 width, so that will be 500. So 500, 500, 500. If you look at this, the stair part is also a different color entirely, right? So that's to guide you to understand that you are using this as the boundary line. This is your stair part, and then this is your riser. Okay, that's basically what it is. Once we are able to get here, the next thing we'll do is to click on finish edit mode. Okay, I will click on finish edit mode. Now if you look at this, this is starting from here as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down, but I want it the other way around, so I will flip this. So I've been able to flip my stairs, and then I will click on this to finish. All right, that has been created as well. So the next thing I will do, I will drag this wall and bring it back to this side. All right, so we will create our floors. Let's jump right into it. If you come to your architecture, you come to your floor, you can see architectural floor. Okay, all we need to do is to sketch around the parts where we want to have our floor. Okay, so all I need to do now is to pick a line, and I will sketch. But before that, it's very important that you select the floor type you want to use from your list. So I'm using a concrete 150 mm type of floor. Some of these walls that you see that we used in our model, we are going to change them as we progress. The main thing is just for us to have our model right, and then as we progress, you see some adjustment that we will do on it, just for you to be able to know how to go around the software and play around with your model however you want it. All right, so I will sketch around my floor area. just trying to think of where to start from. Okay, let me just start from anywhere anyway. English, this is a staircase area. It should be void. um so however you want to go with it, it will follow you. So you just take your time and sketch it properly. The good thing is it has like an object snap. You can see it can snap this line that is here, and it's really very interesting to work with. For here we will need to have like a floor because of this staircase, right? So we can have it to this level. Remember, this place is void, so we are not touching it. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Let me click on finish. I will save. Would you like to, will you like walls that go up to the floor slash topo solid level attached to the bottom? Well, you can attach and you can say no. Okay. One or more dimension references are or have become invalid. The errors are plenty. What's going on? Okay. Our floor has been created. Let's look at this from the 3D level. Okay. So these were some of the warnings that the software was really giving me. But then you can as well manually join this wall and attach it, attach top base, right? Then you select attach top base. Not really getting what's happening there. I think maybe I have a double wall or something. Okay, I have a double wall there. So that is why you need to really be careful in your model. Okay. Let me attach this first and then come back to that so that I don't take too much of our time. So you can take our time to attach your walls if you encounter a similar challenge. So we're able to create our floors at this level. Um, we are also going to create a floor at the first floor level and also at the 10th floor level. Okay, so let's go to our first floor. This staircase is starting at the, this is natural ground. The staircase is starting at the DPC level. So there is no need for this one to be covered. This opening only going to be at the first floor. This floor is going to be covered entirely at this level. So that is a mistake from my own part, but it's good that I made that mistake. You can edit your floor. If I select this floor now, I can click on edit boundary. Okay, so if I click on edit boundary, I can come back and re-edit this. Okay, which I will have to do. So I will create this boundary this way instead. So we will delete some of those lines and put them properly the way they should be. So this is supposed to go this way. All right, so let me draw this way. This way. All right, I will have to just delete some of these lines, right? So that okay. So this is at the ground floor level, right? So this is how it should be. So that was a mistake. This is how it should be at the ground floor. So after creating your floor at the ground floor level, so you do similarly for the first floor level. So let's look at our 3D. Okay. So we'll do similarly for the first floor level. Okay. So some of these walls you have to manually attach to the base of this so that it will come out the right way. Okay, so you do similarly for the first floor as well. You come to your floor. Sorry. So you trace along the parts where you want this to be. I think I have a cantilever here. I also have a cantilever here, and then this one comes this way. So we will have to double check from the okay, fine. Okay, this one comes this way. There's a cantilever there, and we have another one at the back there. So let me rotate this. Okay, fine. So I will send you this model on the platform, so you check. You can also follow as I'm going with the modeling as well. Okay, so I will draw this way, so you can use like the object snap, can snap and track it to where you want it to be. So this is here. So let me double check these. Okay, this one extends to this point. All right. You know, this place is void, so I'm not going to have a slab there. I can say I have this way. I will drag this wall back to this side. Okay, so this is how this should look like. I will click on finish. So I will attach so we have been able to create our floor on the ground floor level and on the first floor level. So we'll also create our floor at the first floor level, and we will also copy this and paste in the 10th floor level. Okay, put this the 10th floor. All right, so this is basically how to achieve your floor, although there is a whole lot we are still going to do, but you will agree with me that the model is gradually coming out as the way we would want it. So we'll keep working on it and keep going through it. I'm going to see you in the next episode. All right, make sure you stay safe.